Gateshead Innovation Village is a live research project creating 41 homes for affordable rent. We're testing 6 different construction methods as well as smart and energy efficient technologies all on one site. We wanted to look at new ways to solve the housing crisis, and after a lot of planning, groundwork started in the spring of 2018. In August 2018, the very first of our modular units was delivered by Ilk Homes.
Today is the first day of the units arriving on Gateshead Innovation Village. These units approximately take 2 weeks to build in factory conditions. In one day, you'll go from a foundation to a finished house.
I think this is something new that we're doing, and it's basically a bit of a test to see, will this work in the future? Can we make this work on other sites?
A big part of this project has been about working with partners in a truly collaborative way, from Homes England and Gateshead Council to BRE and our main contractor ENGIE. The modern methods of construction we are using have been delivered by 5 different companies: Ilk Homes, Zeller, Premier, Simply Modular and Intelligent Steel, formerly known as Icarus.
We are approximately just over halfway through the scheme at the moment. At present, we've got the 4 Ilk units, which are light gauge steel volumetric. So the 6 traditional we've been building for approximately 9 weeks now. It is just the shell. When you look at the Icarus, which is the light gauge steel, started at exactly the same time. Got the windows in, the doors are in, internal walls are in, first fix. There's nothing in the traditional, it is just bare brick and block work. So we've seen 3 different constructions at the moment. We've seen the Ilk, which is the modular houses, we've seen the traditional units, and we've seen the light gauge steel MMC units. We're now going to wander over and have a look at the Zeller, which is another MMC unit. This is a concrete panelled house, which has actually never been built before in the UK.
All these panels have been cut at the factory in Belgium, so there's no cutting on site, there's no wastage, and it can be assembled by semi-skilled labour, so a typical house could be built in a week. So it's actually like building with dominoes. It's a great opportunity for Zeller is this to be part of the Gateshead Innovation Village.
So the next phase of the construction is the Premier units arriving, 2 Simply Modular units, and the 3 foundations that you see in front of you now will be the next Icarus arriving. These are exactly the same as the ones behind you. They're the 3-storey light gauge steel units. Once we get these on site and out the ground, we'll have all of our units on site.
By the start of 2019, the majority of our homes were up on site. And in May 2019, we began our finishing touches, ready to welcome a brand new community.
We've got all the units on site now, as you can see on the right-hand side. This is a Premier unit. The unit is a modular house type, come in 2 sections, so you've got a ground floor and a first floor that comes. Internally it's finished, externally there's a little bit of work to do, and we've got drives and footpaths to go in. Around the corner, we've got another similar unit, which is the Simply Modular unit. That's another modular type construction. It comes in 3 sections. We've got a little bit more external works to do on that. As you can see, the tarmac's going down now. Within about a week, we will have all of the roads laid. Externally, we've also got footpaths going in and driveways, fencing going up in some areas. We also have soft landscaping that will be going in, and that'll be the final piece of works on the site. This has been a very challenging but very rewarding project for everybody that's been involved. We've had over 400 applicants that want to move into these properties, and they will be doing that in the next few months, and we're really looking forward to creating that community and welcoming people to their new homes.